Julia Martens, an esteemed archaeologist, received an enigmatic invitation to explore previously uncharted sections of Rome's ancient catacombs. Her expertise in Roman burial rituals suggested this was an opportunity of a lifetime, but the anonymous nature of the invitation filled her with a chilling premonition. As Julia and her team descended into the subterranean depths, the air turned icy, the only light provided by their flickering torches. The catacombs stretched endlessly, bones of the ancient dead embedded within the walls, an eerie welcome to those who dared to tread their sacred ground. They stumbled upon a chamber adorned with strange symbols not recorded in any scholarly texts. These markings pulsed softly in the torchlight, casting unsettling shadows that danced along the damp walls. In the center of the chamber lay an ancient stone altar, surrounded by skeletal remains, positioned in a deliberate, ritualistic fashion. As night enveloped the world above, the catacombs came alive with inexplicable sounds. Whispers seemed to emanate from the very walls, growing into agonized moans that reverberated through the stone corridors. A cold draft whispered past them, carrying with it the scent of decay and a palpable sense of dread. Post-midnight, as the team huddled near their makeshift camp, shadowy figures materialized in the peripheries of their vision. These apparitions flickered between the realms of the visible and invisible, their forms ghastly, twisted by some ancient sorrow. They hovered around the altar, their presence oppressive, suffocating. Drawn to the altar, Julia discovered a relic embedded in the centerpiece, a dark, crimson gem that seemed to throb with a malevolent energy. As she reached out to it, the temperature plummeted, and the chamber was filled with the shrieking of wind, as if the catacombs themselves were protesting. Skeletal hands clattered against the stone floor, bones rattling in a cacophonous symphony. The air thickened as if filled with the despair of centuries. Figures cloaked in the remnants of ancient tunics drifted closer, their eyes hollow, their mouths agape in silent screams. One by one, Julia's colleagues began to succumb to the catacombs' curse. Their vitality drained before her eyes, their faces aging decades in mere moments. Desperation took hold as they struggled against an unseen force, their life essence being siphoned away by the relentless spirits. In a moment of terrifying clarity, Julia realized that the artifact was the key. She snatched the gem from the altar, its surface cold as death. The spirits converged on her, a storm of wails and moans. With trembling hands, she replaced the gem, her voice echoing a plea for forgiveness in Latin, a language she hoped they would understand. The phantoms hesitated, their forms flickering uncertainty. The moaning winds abated, and the oppressive energy lifted slightly. Understanding her gesture, the spirits retreated into the shadows, their forms dissolving into the darkness. The gem's glow dimmed, its power contained once more. Julia and the two remaining members of her team fled the catacombs, their steps hastened by the fear of what lingered behind. The entrance collapsed just as they escaped, sealing the cursed chamber once again. Haunted by the horrors they witnessed, Julia vowed never to return to the catacombs. She documented the events cautiously, warning of the dangers hidden in the depths below. Yet, in her dreams, the whispers of the catacombs called to her, a reminder of the darkness that lies just beneath the surface of our understanding.